I am doing a new thing. I declare to you a mighty move upon the earth. For behold, my word is alive, and I send it ahead of my Son, who comes to claim his rightful position. He who brings the iron rod in his right hand against the corrupt and prideful Chaldean systems that sought to usurp my plan and his authority. Controversy covers the land, as does the spirit of confusion. Woe to those who dance with the harlot, knitted together with her in whoredom. Thus your captivity is the snare of iniquity. I am against you. Who will break the bands of bondage of those who perish for their lack of knowledge, and those who have rejected the great gift, what was made and offered to all? He who sits on the throne over all my creation, who sees all things, for the earth is my footstool. I also see the intent of every heart, the many bitter seeds of tares sown by the prince of darkness. Behold, the harvest is ripe. Sudden will be the fall of vain imaginations. Woe to the storehouses of those false shepherds who have scattered my flock, for the season of my recompense to Babylon is at hand. Woe to those who are self-appointed and who decree their soulish mixture, tickling the ears of my sheep, while at the same time denying the purity of and the power of my living word. Woe to those who do not seek the meat of my word. I am the living bread, without my instructions embedded on the tablet of your heart. When the famine of word comes to your land, you will eat the bread of sorrows, unless you testify of me and overcome. Repent and seek me now, for the clock is past midnight. Woe to the false prophets who operate in the dark witness of corrupted dreams, who say they speak for me in earthly prosperity, but you were never sent, let alone chosen. For it was you who chose the mystery of iniquity as your guide and teacher. I will no longer allow you to blind my sheep or keep them in complacency, as your own blindness and your pride would lead them through another gate. It is for you I send my strongest delusions, even as I will once and for all silence your lips from perverting my words. Woe to those who choose friendship with the world over intimacy with me. Soon my fire of justice falls upon their heads, and rebellious houses of those who have rejected my priceless gift, and the promise of true and eternal inheritance. Repent now today with all of your heart, and I will extend my mercy, grace, and the power of my love to liberate you from the chains of rebellion. Sup with me at my Father's table in eternity. Reject not this call I am placing on your heart, or despair in outer darkness will be your portion at best. Woe to the rebellious and double-minded architects who build and stake the bricks of iniquity, the stones of the altars placed and hidden behind the doorpost, and even the walls. I see your abominations, and you will account for every drop of the blood of the innocent. I decree and confirm your desolation, for your high places will be burnt to ash, and blown away by the whirlwinds I send to consume all sons of the transgressor, and your final portion will be with him in the lake of fire. To my people, I have seen your tears, and you know they are saved by me in a bottle. I will wipe them away, and you will remember them no more. To my bride who stands in the gap, I will answer those prayers that you have not yet seen answered. Those gates and bars keeping the last of my prodigal sons and daughters in confusion, soon they will fall, and the refreshing living waters and the power of the blood and my mercy will establish them also as trees of righteousness, enduring for eternity. For behold, I will draw them to myself, even as I use some of them in the time that my people will learn righteousness. I left the 99 to come and get you. I will not abandon them. For does not my word say, my sheep will hear my voice? Trust me and praise me even now in joy and perfect peace, as the seed of this promise springs forth. Many of my own will soon be home. The sting of death will not harm some of those who I fearfully and wonderfully made, for the death of a saint is precious in my eyes. We will celebrate soon together at the marriage supper of the Lamb, for it is prepared, and a cloud of witnesses is watching those who in my name do glorify it upon the earth above all others. To those who wield the two-edged sword in your hand, who sing high praises that reach my ears and minister unto me, use your authority. Bind their kings and nobles with iron chains, and shackle them in the realm of my spirit, as I have commanded you. Now is the time to exercise upon them my judgments as written, for this is the honor I have bestowed upon and promised you, my saints. Behold, my lightning goes forth, and my voice will be heard through the sons of thunder. Rise up, army of God, and listen carefully for the fullness of instruction, for I will speak directions to each of you. Listen to my words, and walk boldly in obedience, and without any fear. Trust the me in you, for I am increasing in those surrendered vessels of honor, who I have raised up for a time such as this. Gross darkness is but a moment. Rejoice with excitement, for my victory and reconciliation is at hand.